All right, welcome back. Let's talk to George Essien, popularly known on the radio as Mighty George, who is a record breaker. He did, let's call it a talk show for 4 days about, it was to break and was to attain 100 hours of uninterrupted talk show on the radio with different subject matters. But he ended up doing about 105. He joins us from Uyo, the Akwa Ibom State capital. Mighty George, thank you so much for coming on the program.
Thank you very much, Jeff.
I'm sure you've taken your time to sleep and wake up and sleep and wake up yet again. So walk us through how this experience has been for you. I know you set out to, I know the last record, if I stand to be corrected, was 88 hours. You were going for 100 hours, and you decided to do Nigerian top-up with another 5 hours. So walk us through the experience.
Just as you did say, I'm still trying to sleep. Look at my eyes; they're still kind of heavy. From staying awake for five nights, I think, Sunday night to about Wednesday night. That's about 4 nights and 5 days. Yes, so I hit up the Guinness World Records, sometime last year. I was trying to celebrate, do something extraordinary to mark 20 years on radio. And, I saw the record and I said, why not? Let's break it. The record is the longest talk show on radio by a single individual. So I didn't want to drag anyone into my wahala, but at the end of the day, I think I ended up dragging everyone. The whole station, a crew of over 40 people and all of that. And so, yes, on April 27th, I fixed a date for that, and true to it, on April 27th, we embarked on this, going non-stop. Of course, taking the mandatory breaks as much as you can, which is about 5 minutes per hour, and then putting that all up, maybe ending up resting about 10. Well, it's not really rest, because you just use that time to refresh and then get back, on air. And during this period, we actually broadcast it live terrestrially, streamed it, and also on digital platforms. It was live on Facebook and YouTube. This is so that people would be carried along, and also that the Guinness World Records would see for themselves. And there was no hanky-panky in here, and it was not interrupted. So that's it. And Thursday morning, we were done. 4 a.m., we're done with 100 hours, and they decided to push it further. Mentally, I'd already prepared for 100 hours. So my crew were like, the usual thing, let's push it further. So I tried and tried. Physically, I was drained. That's why the Japanese couldn't go beyond 88 hours. It's not an easy feat. So I was drained, but was, able to push it for another 5 hours just to top up, that kind of thing. And here we are today. We're only just awaiting ratification, but we did our due diligence. We went the whole 9 yards, the whole 100 hours, the whole 105 hours, going through different topics, having different guests, paramount of whom was the governor of Akwa Ibom State, Pastor Moino, PhD, and many others as well. So Jeff and Coyote, here we are today, just hoping to just, get it sealed. But it's been, get it delivered, because it's been signed and sealed that we have done this.
Amazing, and congratulations to you. You've made all of the broadcasters proud, so nobody needs to venture into this territory anymore. You've done it. Thank you very much. You were talking about the numbers, what it took, the crew. Maybe you tell us how many people you interviewed during that period. And ultimately, I know you touched that a bit, but what you also want to achieve, because some will say that Nigerians and the Guinness World Record, we just have a thing, always want to break that record. But what is a big picture for you achieving this, and also for the future as well?
Well, like I said, it's been 20 years since I first walked into a radio station, and ever since I did that back in 2005, I haven't looked back. It has a lot of, been on and off, done TV, stepped out a bit, my whole 7 years at Brilla FM, where I rose to be a manager, did some time with Nigeria Info, Max FM. You know, I've just been around radio, and it's not about just breaking a record. It's about pushing beyond limits, doing something extraordinary. And by the grace of God, we're no strangers to awards when it comes to radio. You know, and every year we just want to reinvent ourselves. And then again, you know that radio, for instance, it's been threatened. It's fighting a constant battle now. I mean, the whole of traditional, conventional media is fighting a battle with digital media. So it's something I saw myself as a crusader for radio, to put radio out there, to make it exciting, to make people still want to opt for it. If you ask the young ones now, the generation now, if they want a career path in media, they'll be looking at digital media and other things. Well, no offense. I mean, that's great. And that's why we won't tell those in radio right now, you need to always be constantly on digital media as well so that you can blend it. But radio has been fighting a battle, and I saw myself as a crusader of sorts and decided, you know what, let's show people how glamorous this is. And you know, when we set out on the 27th of April, I didn't know it would catch this. Yes, people would know that there's a record, you know, undergoing, about to be broken, okay. But I really didn't know that it was going to catch the attention and at some point sympathy of a lot of people, because people were like, saw me every morning, every night, you know, coming in 4 a.m., 2 a.m., and the messages I was getting were like, George, keep going. You can do this. We stand with you. I mean, we had people in their offices in the UK, in the US, abroad, all sitting and always watching me, just like a reality show. It was indeed a reality show.
Okay, George, great one. So when should we be expecting the official, is this certificate you guys call it now, from the Guinness? Is it 1 month, 2 months?
We've already started the process, and hopefully we expect to get it like in 2 months. You also asked the question about the crew. I think the crew, we were about 50, 55 in total, from technical to welfare to the timekeepers, adjudicators, independent witnesses, and all of that. So.
And how many people did you interview in all?
Okay, how many people did we interview? I think that was, I think we interviewed up to about, so we had scheduled about 100 interviews for 100 hours, but I mean, in between, we had to do some other stuff like play games, give people facts and figures, you know, just other stuff. But the interesting thing about it is that you're not supposed to play music. So it had to be talk, talk, talk. And there were very stringent rules that, you know, like you need to keep talking. You cannot stop talking for every 5 minutes. There must not be a dead air any 10 seconds, you know, things like that. But thankfully, we're able to pull through, and we're just waiting for the official confirmation, which should come in at about a month's time, God willing.
Amazing. It's a miracle that you're able to pull that off, because I mean, power could have struck at any time. Transmitter could have just had issues. You know, equipment could have done anything, but
come around to stop that from happening.
Exactly. So that's why it's beautiful to see. Maybe we end this way. I know you have a way you sign on when you're on radio. So now you're on TV. So we want you to do your radio thing on TV, so people know that this was not just you breaking a record. This is 20 years in the making, Mighty George.
Well, it's another wonderful time to talk right here on Comfort 95.1 FM. I remain yours sincerely, the Mighty George, Mr. Dependable, the judge of judges, other judges, always red hot in front of goal. And today we're going straight to give you the latest happenings in the world of politics, sports, you know, entertainment, you name it, we got it. If you stick right there, you know it's best. So don't touch it. I remain the Mighty George. What a rush.
What a rush. What a rush. George Essien, Mighty George, sports journalist, record breaker. Thank you so much for keeping radio alive. Good luck.
What a rush. Thank you.
All right, that's it on the program. Thank you for your time and company. I'm Jeffrey Uzama. Bye-bye.
So rush and stay with us right here on Channels Television. Sunrise Daily is next. So all through your rush, make sure Channels Television is on lockdown. I'm Kado Kikulu. Goodbye.